Alright, we are back on Player 1 on Sin. We're going to be doing some Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah, live playthrough. I'm playing this on the Mac, so do you want to do a new one or?
Yeah, I'll do a new one. Why not? I have this feels weird because I'm playing on a Mac with a DualShock 4.
Yep, and yeah, you usually play this on the Switch.
Oh, there he is. I will say though, obviously, yes, this is a Mac, but the game is it is not running all too well.
Okay, we've done 3 recorded playthroughs already, so we've got to introduce ourselves again. I'm Stefan, outgoing Player 1 EP.
And I'm Connor, the incoming Player 1 executive producer.
Okay, so Connor is playing the game right now, so
Yep.
honk, it seems to be functioning well. Okay,
Yep.
so now you got to learn to play it on this controller.
A little bit of a delay on the buttons.
I think it might be because I'm using like the QuickTime screen recorder to do it.
Yeah, that could be why.
Because my Mac is pretty good.
Here we go.
Or,
Here's a goose.
yeah, I'm not sure.
That's to bend things, pick them off the ground. Yep. All right. So it'll be have to. Is it the? Was it the? I don't think it's got anything to do with this. Hold it.
So you're playing this game again on the Switch. We did like an impressions on the Play One show. So if you go to the podcast, I think we call it the Untitled Goose Game episode.
Oh, here we go. That's right.
So I think I said in that impressions that I wanted like more variety in the gameplay, including a chase sequence, which, you know, it's a 3-hour game. It turns out there is a chase sequence at the end.
There we go. Oh.
There is a chase sequence at the end, which is fun. You know, this game just came out on the Xbox One and PS4. So for those who are playing it for the first time, I don't know, maybe mild spoilers, I guess, but not really.
Nah.
Yeah, look, it's been out for a while.
So, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my lovely little picnic.
Yeah, and
there we go. Grab a sandwich.
so now that we've both played it, we can we did a first impressions kind of, but now we could do an actual review. Let's just go straight into review. So how do we've both been in the game. You've done your second run through or something.
Yes,
how do you
on
find
the
it?
Switch.
Yes.
I love this game.
Yeah.
I love it's such an innocent yet charming game.
Yeah.
I love just all the silliness of it. You can just do whatever you want as the goose. Let's get that apple. There we go. And for me, yeah, I do wish the game was a bit longer, but I think that it's a good bite-sized 2-hour experience that people can enjoy without having to stress too much and just it's a good game to just sit on the couch and play and just relax to it.
And I should mention that for those who didn't know, House, who developed this game, they're a Melbourne-based developer. And so, you know, Player One is based in Melbourne. And this game was shown at PAX, I think, maybe last year. So, you know, I feel, you know, it's good that we're basically in the breeding ground for this game.
Okay, there we go. That's how we open up the
So we got this list. Yep.
So we got the sandwich, the pumpkin, the apple. We need pumpkin, carrot, jam, and thermal. Yeah. All right, and the radio. All right, let's get going to it. Let's annoy this farmer and ruin his day.
So, you know, I think we were all expecting this game to have a bit of a Pokemon Go style fad where after like 2 months people forget about it, but it's been out for longer than that, and you know, like it got an appearance at the Game Awards. So like people are still really enjoying this game. So you know, the hype is real. Well, it's not just hype. You know, people are still really liking it, and now that it's out on PS4 and Xbox One, even more people are going to get to play it.
Oh no! Oh, there we go. Hey, come get me. There we go.
By the way, you know how much? So apparently, Connor, you know that this sold on the Switch apparently 100,000 copies within like first 2 weeks or first month or something, which is a lot, right? Just on the Switch alone.
On the Switch alone, that's pretty good.
And it came out on the PC and Mac for Epic Store as well. So you just do a bit of maths, because this game was kind of discounted at the time. I think it was like, I think they were selling it for like $15 or $20. So that would have been, they would have made like $2 million from the Switch version alone. If that's, I'm not good at maths, but I think that's simple enough. Like, that's crazy, right? These little Melbourne developers, they got a really small team. They made basically $2 million off this game, at least.
It's quite impressive, and it continues to sort of show that the Switch has become a good place for indies to really shine.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen a lot of games like Stardew Valley, obviously Freedom Planet. No, give it back, no, oi, mate, oi, get out, no, listen, no, mate, listen here, mate.
Well, to me, the point is not necessarily the Switch itself, just the fact that a game like this, made by such a small team, made so much money.
Oh, I thought I grabbed his keys. I'm gonna grab his keys. Oh no, he's just gonna. There we go.
I was always, when I played this, I was always very careful to make sure that the gardener, or the groundskeeper, doesn't make his way to the picnic, the picnic rug.
I'm gonna grab his radio and chuck
the blanket.
There we go. Yep. Try and get me. Yeah. There we go.
I will say the honking.
Oh crap! There he goes. Crap. Oh no. Oh, okay.
The honking sound in this game is perfect.
I love it. It's so satisfying.
If they hadn't nailed the honking sound, the game would not have been as popular. No way.
Oh, for sure. Because now it's just like.
It's iconic now.
Yeah. Yeah, we've gotten to the point where the memes for Untitled Goose Game have just transcended not only the gaming world, but just into pop culture.
I will say that this game did make me feel dumb because sometimes it's not always clear what you have to do, how to complete the tasks. And I know that I'm not the only one who got a bit frustrated with this.
I think the pub level was definitely the hardest one for me.
Yeah, because you really got to really think outside the box with this.
Yeah.
And I think you said earlier that this game you just do what you want as a goose, but that's not entirely true because you're kind of trapped here until you complete the one of the main tasks to get out.
I'd say within the level space.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But do you think it would have been better if the game allowed you to go to most of the areas at the start?
It would have been nice. I'm trying to grab his keys. He knows that the carrot is there, so I'm trying to just peck at him. Yeah, he's heading back to the picnic, and he's just gonna ruin. He's gonna ruin all the progress I had. Yeah, listen here. Yeah, there we go. Oh crap! No, dropped these keys. That's all right. Oh no, he picked up the keys. It's very different playing on a DualShock 4 instead of a Switch, like a Joy-Con. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's run. Let's keep it going.
Up the honks.
Oh, there we go.
Honk.
There we go. And no. I'm gonna turn on the tap again just to get him. There we go.
I will say, I think how this game could have been better is if in each stage, like there was, so how many tasks there is there? Like if we just press that, there's...
we got a few things.
Yeah, let's just say 7 or 8 or 6 to 7 or 8. I think if there was, say, maybe like 20 tasks in each, and then you only had to beat like 8 or 10 to get to the next part, I think that, and then, because then you could do like a lot of exploring and you would accidentally tick off a lot of them. I think it would have been better that way if they just had a lot more tasks to complete and a lot of them were simple and easy, and so you could still feel a sense of accomplishment and still have a lot more freedom. So I think that would have made the game a bit better in that sense.
Oh, I'm going to try and continue to get to the carrot before the farmer... Oh, no, I'm stuck on a rock. There we go.
So I asked my brother... who got a Switch recently too, and he was asking me like what games to pick up, and I told him the games that I had and things that he could pick up. I mentioned Untitled Goose Game, and his question was, is it worth all the hype? Like, does it live up to the hype? So what would you have answered to that?
Absolutely.
You would say absolutely, no questions asked.
Yeah, no, without question. It's such a fun game and such a unique idea that it's like it's a game that I think everyone should play at some stage.
I don't know if everyone, because like I think you enjoyed it more than I did. And I still like the game, by the way. I don't know if everyone will enjoy it as much as you did, or even as much as I did, but it's definitely worth a play.
Oh, for sure.
I was playing it with my girlfriend too, and she was having fun. I was just watching her play. Just honking at stuff. That's really fun.
Yeah,
definitely experience it.
I'm definitely not taking this playthrough like too seriously.
Yep.
I'm just wanting to annoy this guy. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I'm just gonna take more things from him.
Yeah. But what I said to my brother was, I would say undoubtedly, no game could probably live up to this level of hype. However, I would still say for those who are on the fence about it, do pick it up and don't feel ashamed to get a strategy guide. Like I use the IGN wiki to help me when I got stuck, and don't feel ashamed about that. Because I do feel like it can be a bit frustrating that the game doesn't give you enough hints to how to get by. Like sometimes it's not clear on what to do to make certain things happen. So if you have to use a strategy guide to get through the game, don't feel ashamed at all. Just I did it, and and I'm happy to have done so if you get stuck.
Yeah, I think I did use the IGN wiki during the bar levels at the pub.
Yeah, and it meant you didn't give up on the game, which I feel like if you didn't, some actually might, because you do have to really think sometimes.
I think the one part of the game that got me was when you had to tip over the bucket onto the not the barkeep, the barkeeper, the guy who owns it, maybe.
Yeah, the barman.
Yeah, and you kind of try and oh no, he's not there. He's back there. That's okay. Yeah, here's your carrot, but thanks for leaving me another carrot. Yeah, I will say though, the game definitely runs smoother on the Switch. And that's obviously due to external factors.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like my Mac is pretty solid. I don't recall it running like this when I've played previously. It's probably because we have the screen recorder in the background.
Yeah, that's probably more than likely the reason
If I had this
why.
if I had the Switch version, which I don't, I would be capturing this on that, but I don't. So this is what we have.
Okay, let's steal his radio. Actually, I'm gonna try and dip it in the water. Actually, can I? Yep, there we go. Oh, that's a nice, unique. Oh, let's hide in here.
So that's how you can use the water to basically kind of break the radio.
Yeah.
And
try
so
and
it'll
keep
stop
him
making,
away from you.
Yeah.
Well, he's obviously noticed me. He's found me. There we go. I love the piano in this. So good.
And I had to include it because they did a trailer with that, and people were like, "Oh, I hope it's like that in the actual game." They're like, "Oh crap, we got to do that." So they had to hire someone to make the music react.
I do hope at at the Game Awards, they had a cute little bit with the Muppets.
Yeah.
I legitimately thought that they were going to have like a Muppets add-on or some sort of Muppets content with this game, and if that were the case, I would have shelled out so much for it. It would have been amazing.
Do you think they'll do a sequel, or should there be one?
I don't think there should be. I think this is as good as... I think this should be the only Goose game out there.
What about DLC?
I would have liked the Muppets. If you had Beaker running around just going...
Well, because the goat from Goat Simulator has been to space. Do you want like a... would you like a bit where there's like Star Wars? Because there's Star Wars in Fortnite now. You can get lightsabers in Fortnite. Would you like to have the goose to go to space, or maybe fight space battles? Or is that too much?
I think that might be a little bit too much. I think this game is like perfect. Because you don't want to hammer the dead horse with the goose too much. Alright, there we go. We got the pumpkin. I'm just missing the... whatever that means, the cursive is. The... What's that? The thermal. The thermal. I need the thermal. Probably with some delicious tea in it, and then that'll do that for that task.
I should probably note that, so you recall when the game came out, there's like a level of hype for certain things, like when Pokemon Go came out, obviously. This game had like 2 weeks of intense hype and media coverage, like when Blink-182 was saying, "So want to play Goose Game?" or Chrissy Teigen said she wanted to hate it and be a contrarian, but even she loved it. And then the Goose Game guys were on ABC, The Project.
They're practically on everything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they weren't on our show. I sent them an email asking them if they'd like to come on the show. They politely declined, and I'm guessing that's because it was in the middle of the media hype. They probably did too many interviews, and they probably just earned $2 million or more.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's just the Switch version alone. Probably the PC version made them even more. So, and they have to do patches. I asked them if they'll go in the packs, and they said no, they were too busy patching the game, and I guess doing the PS4 and Xbox One version. So,
yeah.
Unfortunately, look, I tried to get the House guys on Player One, but they politely declined. No hard feelings, but I hope that, since we're both in Melbourne, they'll be able to come to the studio. Connor, I hope you push for it next year.
Oh, most definitely. I'd love to have these guys in for a chat.
Yeah, House, if you're watching it, please come on Play One next year for an interview. We'd love to have you.
Please do. We want to be more relevant in the gaming industry. That'd be awesome.
Hey, I feel like we are pretty relevant.
All right, here we go. Now I've got to wear and make his own hat. Now, if I recall, he currently is wearing a hat. He's wearing like a pommy cap. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. I need him to bend over. There we go. Let's just grab. There we go. Drop that down there. Okay, I need him to really like drop down. Was there
you need to drop down dead, don't you?
Was there another way to grab the hat? I don't remember.
Man, I haven't actually played this game in a while. I think to grab the hat. What about I think when he's gardening?
Oh, yeah, true. There we go. Missing a pumpkin. Don't mind me.
Okay, so in the Player Oneies Awards, where we did the Player One Awards, the Goose Game won a number of them. So, Goose Game, the Untitled Goose won Character of the Year, because obviously.
Oh, of course, without question.
What else did it win? There was a different award. Do you remember the other one?
It was not the best game that Nathan hasn't played. I know that. That went to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That's a great question. I think it was only the character one.
Oh, I have to look this up.
We're going to be some on-air fact-checking. Here we go. I'm waiting for him to drop down and just, like, do some gardening, do all that, so I can actually, like, do something to him. And it's really... Oh, yeah, rake in the lake. I can do that, too. I'll do that now, actually.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
I'll grab the rake. I just got to be careful about it. There we go. Just nudge it a lot. There we go. Got it.
Okay, so Character of the Year, Untitled Goose. It beats Sam Porter Bridges, Norman Reedus from Death Stranding. It beat Terry Bogard and Banjo-Kazooie from Smash, and Opal from Pokemon Sword and Shield. And
I think that may have been the only award it won. All right, here we go. We've got it. We've got it. We've got the rake in the lake. It's going in. There we go. That's another thing I can tick off.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It was the only one. I feel like it definitely should be up the Game of the Year, though.
We've got a new item. We got to make him hit his hand with the hammer, and then he's going to put up that sign saying "No geese." And now we're going to find him. Yeah, it's going to find him.
How did you find the chase sequence at the end? I really enjoyed that.
I thought it was fun. It was silly. All right, now I've got to time this right. There we go. There we go. We got him.
Yeah.
And he just sort of... he's collapsed and just fall into the ground. Oh, I got his keys. Oh, I got the keys.
Okay. The next one is my favourite because there is the character I like to mess around with.
Yeah, the poor kid. You just ruin him.
Can you just okay, we'll end the playthrough soon, but the one thing we have to do now is just ruin his life. Just do that. Hey, kid.
Yeah, let's scare the hell out of him. No, don't you run there. Listen.
Yeah, mate, you're not going to go on TV. I am.
Yeah, listen, you're not going to listen, they didn't name a game after you, okay? Hey, listen, get your butt in the phone box.
Come on, man, you're British. You got to make a phone call. That's what you do. Okay, the other award that somebody made a time. Somebody made a Person of the Year for the Goose, and sorry, Greta Thunberg, but you don't win this time. It was won by the Goose.
Yeah.
Somebody made this on Twitter. I don't have the guy's name on top of my head, but I put it as my phone screen, so that's epic because I think the Goose really deserved it.
Well, we're gonna make this. Oh no. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna make the kid lose his own toy. Oi, listen, mate, listen.
You gotta trap him in the phone box.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him there.
Anyway,
There we go. He's heading there. Oi, no, listen, you get in there. You get in there. Yeah, that's right. Call him. Oh, yeah, no.
No, mate, no soccer for you. You don't look strong enough to play soccer.
There you go.
Stick to playing with your planes.
Alright, let's... But you... Gotta get the kid. There we go. There we go.
I'm on TV.
Just gotta press... There we go. Oh, let's get in... There we go.
TV.
I am now in control.
I run this town.
You will now obey my orders.
We wrote the final Player One. Probably the final Player One news gathering story of the year. Which, for those who don't know, Player One news gatherers, also known as Ping, not parroting international news journalism with a G.
True journalism here.
Yeah, true journalism. We did a story. So it was a UK election last week. And this goose here was accused of colluding with
he's face planted. Oh, now he can't see. Oh, let's take his glasses.
This game is violent. Oh, you got the special one, right? Yeah.
There we go. Let's just. I don't remember what we do with the glasses. I think we just make him trip and all that.
Yeah. So the goose has been accused of colluding with the Russians to interfere in the UK election. Now, after playing this game, Connor, I can certainly see why that happened.
Oh, absolutely.
A bunch of people who have voted for the Labor Party had their ballots stolen. So you've seen that image of all the townsfolk chasing after the goose. That's actually all the Labor Party voters who had their votes taken away. So obviously the goose wanted Brexit, and the goose wanted Boris Johnson to win.
All right. Well, I've just ruined this kid's day.
Yeah. Well, that's how all the UK voters feel at the moment.
What I'm going to do is actually he does need his glasses because we do need him to do one more thing. We do need him to spend his own hard-earned money just to get his toy back. Come here, kid. Here's a friendly goose. There you go. There you go. Get your glasses on.
All right, now go to the shop.
Yep. Now get your ass over to the shop. There we go. Let's.
Come on, you piece of garbage.
Let's petrify. Oh,
I feel bad now. That was harsh.
Oh, he's just fallen flat on his face. His shoelaces are undone. Can't find his glasses.
Tie your shoelace up, mate. You got your glasses on now.
There you go. Yeah, there he goes. He's got it. Come on. Listen. You gonna buy? Yep. There we go. Yep. Come here. There you go. Yep, there we go. Keep going. Alright, there we go. I'm going to stop honking at him there. Yep, he's going to start looking for it. Come on. There we go. Alright, there we go. He's walking towards the shop. Nope. No. Oi, mate. Get to the shops.
Honk, honk.
It's like you're really relying on, like, everything else. Ooh, there's some bad hitching there.
Yep. Alright.
The goose's power is too much.
It is. Yeah, this game has its own, like, physics engine with the honking.
Oh, go towards the shops. There we go.
You have the physics in Portal, and then you have the physics in Untitled Goose Game.
Oh, there we go. We got him.
The physics of using the honk to push it away.
Oh,
hey, you don't steal it. Who do you think you are, you little kid, you little rat?
There we go. Now this... Oh, the poor kid.
That's £100, please.
Oh, we're such an evil goose. I'm just going to grab some toilet paper whilst I'm at it.
Yeah,
goose.
Needed to clean up the mess.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, she's caught me, but I think we'll leave it at that. We've just ruined this kid's day.
Yeah, we have. All right, that's Untitled Goose Game, the breakout game of 2019. Like, for realsies, I'm glad that a small team in Melbourne was able to do this, so well done, House. I enjoy Untitled Goose Game, but like I said, don't feel ashamed to use a guide if you get stuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that the hype is still there. All right, well, thanks, Connor.
No worries. Always a pleasure.
All right. This is Player One on Sin. Check us out. Facebook.com/Player1Sin. We're also on Twitter at Player1Sin and Instagram Player1Sin as well. That's SYN. And use the hashtag Player1Sin.
See you
All right.
guys.
This is Player One. Honk it out.
See you guys.